Hello students, this week we are going to explain exercise number 5. We are going to continue working with layers. To begin, you must download these two pictures. Remember, right button of the mouse, guardar imagen como, and the same with the second one. Okay, now we are going to open the background image. That is this one, and we are going to add a new layer over it. In the menu layer, new layer, I want you to pay attention to this option. It must be rellenar con transparencia, okay? And accept. It seems like nothing has happened, but if you go to the layers menu, you will see that we have two different layers. One of them is transparent, that's why we cannot see it, but we have one image over the other one, okay? The background and the transparent layer. Using the selection tool, we are going to make a rectangle, and in the options we must select difuminar los bordes with a radius of 30, and also esquinas redondeadas with a radius of 30. The shape of the rectangle has changed. The corners are different because we have selected this option, and we are going to cover it with white color. Be careful here. We must have white color, okay, with the bucket, and the opacity option must be 60%. So if we apply the color here, we will see that it's not opaque, it is translucent because the opacity is not 100%. We can see through it. And as we have used this option, difuminar los bordes, the edges of this rectangle are not sharp. They are like blurry. Can you see this part here of the image? That's the effect of this option. Once we have done this, we must add the vertical and horizontal axes. And we can do that selecting imagen, líneas guía, guía nueva por porcentaje. We're going to add the vertical axis and selecting 15%. We have it here. And now we must do the same with the horizontal one, and we are going to select 80% more or less, and we have the other line here. We need red color. Looking for the brush icon, we are going to change it with the right button of the mouse and select the pencil. The size must be 5. And pressing here with the mouse, and then continuously pressing Shift key, that is the one that we use to add capital letters, the one that has an arrow, we can draw straight lines till this point. So continuously pressing Shift key, we are going to press the mouse and we can release both keys, and we are going to do the same with the vertical one. This is the final result that we want to obtain, so we must add these marks here and these ones here. To do that, I am going to use guidelines again. the horizontal ones in 55%, another one, and 30%. Now I can draw with the pencil these two marks. And the vertical ones will be vertical ones at 35%. %, and 75%. We can draw now that little marks. And we do not need anymore the guidelines, so we are going to eliminate them. Okay, now the text, the letters. We are going to add text, type of letter Verdana bold, size, maybe 12 will be appropriate, and the alignment center. So we are going to write here 2005, 2006, and with spaces, 2007, and also the word año, year. Look at that, this is a new layer, okay? The text is a new layer. We have finished, and now we are going to add here miles de TM. So, miles de TM. The dimensions of this text box are, I think, more similar to these ones. And the numbers 1000, maybe move it a little bit there, and 500. We are going to change the position, maybe more or less here. We have things, so we have here more layers with text. And the last thing, we must have this title, recogida de envases de vidrio para reciclar. So we are going to change the color. It must be green. And here, recogida de envases de vidrio para reciclar. And moving here, we can have the two lines that we need to copy this model. Okay, the last thing we need to add are the containers. We are going to open this image, and we do not need the white background, so we have to eliminate it. How to do that? Here we have selección difusa and selección por color. Remember the magic wand and select by color. So we need to select by color the white part, and now we need the opposite, not the white part, we need the container. So in the menu seleccionar invertir, and we can copy this part and paste it here. we can move it, and we have it in a new layer. We have to press the right button of the mouse and select a new layer. Okay, we can change the size. Here we have different options. So we are going to make it smaller and to move it and situate it maybe here. We are going to copy this layer, and now we have two different containers, but this must be bigger than the first one, so we are going to make it bigger with this option. And we are going to copy this layer again. So we have another one here, but this one must be bigger than the others. So we are going to change its size and move it here. So more or less we have something like this. So now we can save our work. Archivo guardar. And we will have here something that we can open with GIMP. Okay. Or you can save it as an image using exportar, and it could be a PNG format or others. Okay. And now we have only saved the image, not all the other information about layers and so that we have if we save it as a GIMP file. So that's all. I hope you have understood everything. If you have any doubt, please contact us using the email or using the platform, and keep working so well as you have done till now. If you have heard strange noises in this video, is because my baby is here with me and he wants my attention, so he's making noises. I apologize for that.